The day hadn't even begun when the first crack in courtroom decorum split the air like thunder. Long before the jury could take their seats, before the lawyers settled into their rhythm, before even the silence could warm the room, a disruption erupted. A woman, fiery and loud, pushed through the public seating line like a spark in dry brush. Her voice didn't ask to be heard, it demanded. Profanities hurled toward Diddy and the presiding judge. No one needed a microphone to hear her fury. Security moved in quickly, routine, almost like they'd done it before. Because they had. She wasn't a stranger to this court, not even close. She was practically a fixture, a recurring figure in the gallery's chaos. People whispered about her like folklore. You'd find her in the overflow room, muttering, reacting, disturbing. She had become infamous, almost a footnote to the trial. But this was the first time her outburst breached the main hall, the sanctum where verdicts are shaped. This time, she crossed the line, and she was removed for it. What followed wasn't just more testimony, it was revelation. Eddie Garcia, a former security guard at the Intercontinental Hotel, didn't just take the stand, he delivered a bombshell. Calm, measured, but with the weight of consequence behind every word, he opened the vault on a story too wild to ignore. In 2016, Garcia claims he witnessed the aftermath of a horrifying incident. Cassie Ventura, a pop icon, physically assaulted by none other than Sean Diddy Combs. Surveillance footage captured it all. The fists, the rage, the undeniable evidence. And as soon as it was recorded, a clock started ticking. Because Diddy, according to Garcia, knew exactly how damning that footage was. And he wanted it gone. The campaign to erase the tape wasn't amateur, it was meticulous, coordinated, strategic. Enter Christina Courtroom, Diddy's assistant, confidant, and, according to some, the invisible operator behind many of his moves. She called, she visited, she tracked Garcia down like a bloodhound with a scent. At first, Eddie refused, he was a professional, but then came a call on his personal line. He hadn't shared that number. That rattled him. And when he answered, it was Diddy. Not the music mogul in front of crowds, not the businessman, but a man desperate and persuasive. He called Garcia my angel. Not once, but again and again. His voice was velvet, laced with urgency. I need your help. You can make this go away. I'll take care of you. The words were gentle. The implication, anything but. Eddie reported this to his superior, and the superior, rather than shutting it down, offered a price. $50,000. Suddenly, Garcia found himself in the middle of a negotiation, an accomplice by circumstance, a messenger with a price. And the next scene could have been lifted from a noir thriller. Eddie Garcia showed up to a hotel room, as instructed. He was met by one of Diddy's bodyguards, escorted upstairs. The door opened. Inside, Diddy, Christina, and the bodyguard. All present, all aware. They offered him an NDA printed on company letterhead. Professional, sanitized, legal on the surface, coercive underneath. Then came the brown paper bag. Not a briefcase, not a safe deposit box. A plain bag, and inside it, $100,000 in cash. Counted by machine, precise, mechanical. This wasn't spontaneous, it was choreographed. Garcia testified the entire process felt practiced, like Diddy had done this before. As he left, Diddy gave him parting words. Don't spend it all at once. A joke? Maybe. A threat cloaked in sugar? Definitely. Garcia wasn't just concerned about the ethics. He feared the legal consequences. What if Cassie went to the police? Would he be implicated? Could he go down as the man who helped bury the truth? Diddy tried to calm him. Said Cassie was in on it. And to prove it, he FaceTimed her right there in the room. Cassie appeared on the screen, her face barely emoting, her tone flat. Diddy spoke for her. Told her he had someone to make the video disappear. Don't you want this gone too? He asked. Her answer, Allegedly, I do. I have a movie coming out. It's not a good time. To Garcia, this was both relief and deeper unease. Because now he wasn't just a man paid to destroy evidence. He was a witness to manipulation layered like an onion. Emotional, financial, reputational. Prosecutors didn't highlight these details for shock value. They have a blueprint in mind: racketeering. This isn't about one man doing one bad thing. It's about a network, an empire run like a machine. Assistants, bodyguards, enablers, each playing a part in preserving the image while erasing the crimes. That NDA on company letterhead, that bag of cash, that recorded interaction with multiple witnesses, all of it points to something far more dangerous than celebrity scandal. It whispers organized crime. And racketeering laws exist for this very pattern. But the trial's not done pulling skeletons from closets. On deck to testify is Miss Bongolan, Cassie's longtime friend. She has her own storm to bring. In a separate civil case, she accused Diddy of an incident straight out of a nightmare, being dangled over the 17th floor balcony of Cassie's Los Angeles apartment. A literal life-threatening moment. Now she's walking into a criminal trial with that same story in hand. And she's not done. Sources say she has connections to other mysterious events. Incidents involving rapper Kid Cudi, like a house break-in and a car explosion. Things long rumored but never confirmed, until